Hello YouTube, this is the second part of my Egyptian shrine slash Egyptian video of my Egyptian deities. My phone keeps messing up and freezing because of Mercury retrograde, so I had to continue in two parts because I'm not remaking the whole video. To leave off where I left off at for Isis, like I said, when Osiris left Egypt to bring civilization to the world, she ruled all they would need. Wait, what? Oh, I'm so sorry. She ruled as a beneficent queen and taught the people all they would need to know to domesticate animals, raise crops, and provide for themselves. Her veneration extended far beyond her own country. She was assimilated into Greek and Roman mythology as well. Her worship survived even beyond the Egyptian Empire, only ending when the Roman Emperor Justinian in 551 CE, closed her temple at Philae, the seat of the last of the Egyptian pagan cults. Now, the mythology of Egypt. Isis was the daughter of Geb and Nut, sister of Nephthys, Set and Horus the elder, sister wife of Osiris. As a selfless act, she raised Anubis, the son of Nephthys and Osiris. Nephthys had bewitched Osiris by appearing to him in the guise of Isis in order to conceive a child. It is interesting to note that while Isis was a popular goddess with the people, she had no temples dedicated to her alone until late in Egyptian history, though each temple constructed had a section of it set aside for her worship. Her temples and cult centers included Giza. Don't know how to pronounce the rest of these cities. The festival celebrating the marriage of Isis and Osiris was noted on July 19th. The birthday of Isis was celebrated July 17th. Now, that's basically a lot of information I have about Isis. And I'm sorry, but I decided to turn this kind of into a informatory video. Now, I wanted to give a little bit more information about the goddess Nephthys. Okay. The goddess Nephthys is an enigma, I can't pronounce that word. She had no cult centers, no formal worship, and no real mythology. She is most often associated with dark magic and death, and the magical use of illusion. She is the protector of the king in the conjunction with her sister Isis. She symbolizes life after death. And it is her hair that becomes the mummy wrappings. Nephthys seems to represent the dark aspects of life, whereas in her sister Isis personifies light and the living. She is most often depicted as a woman wearing a rectangular headdress surmounted by her emblem, a wicker basket. She is one of the goddesses who guard the canopic jars and sarcophagi, along with Isis, Neith, and Serket. Mythology. Little of her own mythology exists, and Nephthys is most often relegated to a lesser role in the Osirian myth, that of assisting Isis in mourning the burial of the dead god-king Osiris. She is the daughter of Geb and Nut, sister wife of Set, and sister to Isis, Osiris, and Horus the elder. She had no formal cult centers and was worshipped in conjunction with Isis or other deities. The birthday of Nephthys is noted as July 18th, and her feasts coincide with those of the other deities on October 3rd and 10th and November 29th. Okay. I'm not going into details about colors. I'll probably go more into details in later videos. Now, I also wanted to do a little bit of information about Thoth. Okay. If I can find the page in this book. Hold on. So sorry. If I can find it, there's a lot of deities in this book. Like, I'm not kidding. Thoth. I'm just going to read his mythology. Thoth. Thoth is identified as the son of Ra. Thoth is most often paired with the goddess Sashat, who assists him in the library. He was the guardian of the first month, Tehuti, in the winter season, Akhet, which was the season of the inundation. His temples and cult centers included Esna, Saqqara. Cannot pronounce the rest of these. Turquoise. Oh, I'm so sorry. His birthday, which it actually doesn't have that in this book. It's interesting. Let me read this page about him. Sorry about this. Thoth is an important deity said to have invented the arts and sciences, music and magic, astronomy, medicine, surgery, divination, and hieroglyphs, which were thought to be the words of the gods. He devised the lunar calendar to fix the dates of the temple festivals. As one of the divine judges in the afterlife, one of his duties in the underworld, which was the Egyptian afterlife belief, was to grant eternal life to the deceased. If they were found worthy, Thoth took the part in the creation of the world, and he helped to turn the thoughts of Ra into material objects. He is most often depicted as an ibis-headed man, standing with a scribe's reed and palette in hands. So that is all about my deities I work with. Now, Egypt, I recently started getting into more. I've always been obsessed with Egypt. I've always been obsessed with it. I also got this book, like I showed you, Egyptian Prosperity Magic, from my library. I also got Practical Egyptian Magic by Murray Hope, which just basically tells about Egyptian rituals and Egyptian magic, which I've decided to really start getting more into. And this is my Egyptian shrine. And that's all I wanted to show. And until next time, Merry Part and blessed be.